Hi, my name's Ari and welcome to the Quick 15. Today I will be your host for uncovering the mysteries of the Australian government. We're live from PMPS.
Warning, this episode contains top secret information that may change your life.
Have you ever wondered about the Australian government? If so, then you're in the right place.
Exploring these investigations are Ari,
George,
Teddy?
and Alistair. We explored our investigations using fieldwork, FERCs, contacting experts, and using strategies like Socratic cinemas and mind maps.
Starting off, I'm asking about George's investigation. George, what is your investigation?
My investigation is what does the Prime Minister do?
George, so what might the Prime Minister do in the future?
The Prime Minister is going to do in the future of improving cost of living. And improving online media by restricting the age limit and changing the age limit for across the people.
Oh, very interesting. I'd like to know more. Could you tell me, George? How does the Prime Minister support Medicare?
The Prime Minister is supporting Medicare by making more healthcare clinics to relieve pressure on the hospitals.
I think I understand most of it now, but not quite all. Could you answer another question for me?
Sure, what would you like to ask me?
What does the Prime Minister do in the Cabinet?
The Prime Minister does in the Cabinet set agenda and set the tone for talking.
What does the Prime Minister do? Oh, good job, George. That is great. Now I know lots about the Prime Minister. Does.
Good job.
Good job.
I'm very interested.
Teddy, what's your topic?
My investigation is why do we need to pay taxes to the federal, state and local government?
I'm very interested about your investigation. Can I ask a couple of questions?
Sure. What do you want to ask me?
Why do you have to pay taxes?
The reason we have to pay taxes is to pay for school supplies and build them, fixing roads, help the disabled and help the military with supplies.
Now, that's amazing. Can I hear more? Why were taxes invented?
Taxes were invented to stay safe, running in the community, and pay for things everyone needs, like building roads.
That's excellent, but I only have a rough understanding. So could you explain more to me? What are the local government roles?
The local government has many roles, like waste management and approving planning and building.
Does it have any other roles?
Pardon?
Does it have any other roles?
A lot more, yes.
Oh.
What are they? I understand it now. Thanks a lot for this information.
Now Teddy is going to ask Alistair about his investigation and some questions.
Alistair, what's your investigation?
My investigation is the history of governments.
Why are some governments corrupt?
Governments are sometimes corrupt because of lots of reasons. The main one is probably that people that report corruption in governments, they don't get protected from people that might want to hurt them or their families. Other reasons is that politicians are bribed and given lots of money to gain political power.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Could you please help me with two more questions? The first one is, how was the government created in Vietnam?
The government in Vietnam was created in 1945 with a man called Ho Chi Minh. He declared the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. he sort of like he was an okay leader. He didn't do much, and he didn't. The people of Vietnam didn't like him too much.
Why
so,
didn't they like him?
Because he wasn't doing much. He was like idling. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the great information. But here's the second question: how was the Australian government created?
The Australian government was formally created on the 1st of January 1901. It was created by a mix of different people, but the main thing was on the 3rd of March 1986, which it was like a treaty that got rid of all parliament powers from the UK. So it's mostly just Australia now.
They're all brilliant answers and questions. You all know lots about the Australian government. Now, Alistair, could you ask me some questions about my topic?
Sure.
First, we need to know about your topic, your investigation.
My topic is the history of the Australian government.
That sounds like an amazing topic. Could you tell me more about it? What was the significance of the 1st of January?
The Parliament started in the Australian government, and they started a new nation together with the federal government. They had ceremonies in Melbourne and started the first government.
Was that the state and local government as well as the federal?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Cool. You told me what the significance of the 1st of January was, but now could you tell me if the people of Australian government have ever changed voting rights?
Yeah, they changed them several times. So 1901, 1902, 1922 and 1924, including also 1962 and 1984. They started since Federation, and they expanded their franchise to make it, improve democratic participation.
I'm really impressed about your research. I really wanted to know for a long time how all the states of Australia were formed. Can you tell me?
So British colonies came from Britain and came over to Australia, and they took over the land, and they started making like a federal and state and local government in 1788, and then started to make the Australian government in 1863.
Do you know why they took over Australia?
They wanted for more land and to make it bigger. So yeah.
Oh,
I heard there was a issue they didn't have enough space in their jails.
Yeah.
is that
They
true?
Yeah, they moved over with ships and carried them in jail cells over to Australia, and for the shore, they put them on shore.
Were they carrying convicts?
Oh yeah,
Was that the first fleet that they were carrying on?
yep.
Oh, it
Cool.
all connects now.
I understand it now.
That was a great piece of work. Thanks for telling us about it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for listening to Uncovering the Mysteries of the Australian Government.
Thank you.
Thank you.